Maham Anjum is a London-based renowned potter whose creations have captured the hearts of people all over the world. Maham's story is one of talent, dedication, and an unwavering passion for her craft. But it all started with just one look, one glance.
I've always enjoyed watching people make pots. So when I grew up in Karachi, people would be making stuff on the roads, pots on the roadside. And I was just thinking, my God, this is amazing. They make the stuff, and then in my grandmother's house, the chef would be cooking on these handmade pots, you know. And I did fine art at university, and I realized I'm not a very good painter. And I wanted to do ceramics. And actually, and my parents said, no, you shouldn't be doing ceramics. And anyway, cut long story short, I came to America backpacking when I was a student. And I was here for 6 months, and I worked with potters as an apprentice. But, you know, for no money, just to kind of get some experience. So in San Francisco, in Rochester, Minnesota, and then I thought, you know what, this is what I really want to do. And I went back to London, and I enrolled at the Central St. Martin's University, and I did ceramic design.
And that is exactly what she did. Decades later, Maham continues shaping clay into beautiful, unique pieces of art that reflect her love for pottery. Her work, inspired by cultures from all over the globe, made her a household name in the world of ceramics. Her creative process is thoughtful beyond measure.
You know, there's so many things that have been done in ceramics. So I constantly look, to history and what's been done before. And sometimes it could be a case of contextualizing an idea that's been used before, but to the way we live now. So that's one. Of course, experimenting. So I keep like a couple of hours a week at the end of the day when it's quiet in the workshop, and I do whatever my mind wants me, you know, if I have in my mind, I do like these 3D sketches. The other thing that I do is that I'm lucky to be working with some of the best chefs in the world. And so, you know, it's a collaboration of, you know, what they want to, what they're cooking and what they want to achieve, and my sensibility and how we bring these two sensibilities together.
Sure, Maham works side by side with some of the world's most talented chefs, but these days there's one special person who is by her side in ways that she never quite imagined.
Both my daughters, but Lali more so, they grew up, you know, being in the workshop with me as little girls, whether I was at the Royal College of Art, going in at the weekends and taking my kids with me, so they would be drawing while I would be working or loading the kiln or throwing. Or Queensbury Hunt, where I worked, and they both would come with me. And then when I had my own workshop, so they both grew up with it. And Lali used to say, and when they needed money, when they grew up and became teenagers, like 4 years ago, it would be like, oh, Mum, do you need help in the workshop? You know, as an extra job. And Lali used to say, this is my plan C, to work in the family business. So it's really nice to see that she is a part of Steelite now, which is wonderful because it's such a nurturing environment for her. And as a mother, of course, you want your child to be in the best place to work. And I think the Steelite is wonderful in that way. It's like a family.
It was so inspiring. Like, her mind is so like creative, and we were always surrounded by like new ideas that were like running through her head. Like, I find as though with every project that she's worked on, it's been like a interesting phase of our lives. Like, going through her archive is like going through different memories that we experienced together. Like, say if we were in Croatia and she was inspired by a blue there or something, or in the sea, or you know, running around the studios growing up was also another fun memory that I have. And seeing the different projects that she's working on, or understanding the design process from, you know, a color or, I don't know, different experiment, to seeing the final product. I mean, I spent a lot of my adolescence assisting her in her studio. So, you know, I'd be stamping something, I'd be like, oh, what's that? You know, it's the name of a restaurant. And then I'd go into central London with my friends and be like, oh my God, my mum's work is in there. Like, you know, so, and it's really fun. It's so surreal because, and then you see the way chefs really interact with it and use it as a canvas to explore their ideas, you know.
Her daughter Lali is the manager of the Steelite London showroom, and that kind of collaboration is what she focuses on daily.
And I always encourage anyone coming in to really play and like, you know, enjoy, because like essentially it's an experience. When you walk into a restaurant, everything is curated to like the minutiae, which is something I really enjoy, especially as a history of art graduate. You know, curation is so important.
As Maham's mind works through new designs and new products, it's clear the strength, resilience, and beauty originates far before the pot is centered, thanks to the love that is at the center of it all.
I'm so incredibly proud of her for, you know, following her passion and her heart in the creativity that she's put out into the world, because what she's expressed and what she continues to express is like honestly unlike any other, and doing that while raising 2 children on her own is not easy in London. And it's I'm so over the moon proud of her as a daughter, and she's the coolest mum. She's so cool. Like, she's so chill and like just like, it's like, yeah, do your thing, like go have fun, and has always encouraged me to go out and see the world. And it's like, now that I get to be here with her and experience Chicago, I mean, I honestly, it's been a dream come true for me to be here as well.
Cool, calm, and focused on her family's future with Steelite.
Of course, as far as the kids go, I want them to be happy and successful and content in what they're doing and growing as human and professionally, and, you know, being kind, good human beings, learning. And I think for myself, really, it's about, I want to keep going. And there's still lots to do, Lauren. I haven't done much, you know, and there's still so many things and ideas in the mind. And I hope that we can bring them into fruition. And, you know, working with Steelite, I love working with Cami and Kim and Andrew. And I think it's, you know, if an idea is agreed upon, they really, you know, move the ends of the earth to make it happen. And it's great fun working with them.